Welcome back, trainers. Today we have a great shoutcast that has a very spicy team. Ripley submitted some more battles for us today. We have a triple shadowed. We got a Alolan Sandslash, Shadow Latias, and Shadow Latias. And also, guys, help support a fellow Pokemon Go content creator. Go ahead and follow him. The link to his channel will be in the description. And if you guys want to submit your own battles, description will be down below. First battle, we got the Alolan Sandslash going against the Frostlass. This seems like a pretty good lead right here. The opponent switches on to a Swampert, and this Sandslash just has so much energy. Gonna go into the Ice Punch right here, and then swaps out to his Latios and farms down the Swampert before he gets to any moves. He's only running one move. It's gonna go ahead and Dragon Claw. They shield that. Can he get to one more move? He doesn't get to another move and decides to let this go. Now he brings back the Sandslash. Isn't gonna do a lot of farm right here. He's just gonna go ahead and throw the Ice Punch. They shield that. That means, are they super awake to Sandslash in the back? At this point, both shields are dropped. He takes the Avalanche, and it's a Venusaur in the back. They do not want to see the Sandslash. That's a good game. On to the next one. This seems like this is a good lead too. Going against a Sandslash, going against a Ninetales that's running Powder Snow. Takes the Weather Ball like a champ. Knows it can take it. The opponent switches to a Chestnut, and Ripley switches out to the Shadow Latias, and oh wow, almost goes down. They simultaneously go down in that battle. He's gonna let the clock run. This is good. Decides to bring the Sandslash. They bring out the Ninetales. They have to be weak against the Sandslash in the back to have done that. Gonna keep on doing farming. And now it's going to decide to throw the Ice Punch right here. Does the opponent still have a shield? They do have a shield. So they have to be super weak. And I think Ripley is really realizing that. So it looks like they're going to go ahead and just do a farm. They farm down all the way. Let's see what's in the back. It's a Noctowl. They don't want to see the Sandslash. But it just has so much energy stored. Going to go ahead and do the first one. Get the shield, get the last one. Now I'm going to go ahead and do Ice Punch. It's going to start doing a ton of damage. It does more than half. And at this point, he decides to let it go. And it looks like he's just going to farm down. I think, what is it? That's Latios. And it's just going to be more than enough. It's going to go ahead and do the Dragon Claw. And this is going to finish off this Noctowl. Another great game by Ripley right here. Going to go on to the next battle. This is definitely not the best matchup. But because it's running Bulldoze, it's very playable still. He's gonna go ahead and shield this first one, and I think it's gonna be a Focus Blast. Definitely need to shield that. Gonna go ahead and finally get to the Bulldoze. Let's see if the opponent decides to shield this. I'm very curious to see how much damage it would do. They don't. They ended up shielding that, and Ripley does an amazing catch. Let's see if he caught the Focus Blast, and it is a Focus Blast, but it does so much energy. And now they're bringing the Altaria. Brings back the Alolan Sandslash, and it's going to go ahead and do some big damage right here. They don't shield that, and it just nukes Altaria. And it's going to be able to outpace the Reggie to move, and it does a bait here. They block the bait. This is perfect. The switch timer still has run out. So let's see if we can get to a Bulldoze right here. And he gets some more energy and finally throws the Bulldoze. Ripley is just playing an amazing game right here. This Bulldoze takes it out. They have him a game in the back, man. This team is just taking out. There's so many grass in the back, and he has no more shield, so this is gonna go down. But because the Latias is just gonna be able to resist it, and the opponent decides to just throw in the towel right here. This right here, honestly, I've never really seen this matchup, but let's see if he ends up staying here. Has the Bulldoze, so I feel like it's a pretty even matchup. And bro, it's actually does a lot more damage than I thought it would. Stone Edge would definitely would have taken it out by that point. And are they that weak, Sandslash, that they go ahead and swap in a Bioplume? Throws Ice Punch, has another one banked. I think this is all shields are down. Now, okay, never mind. I thought all shields were down. Now all shields are down. And this Bioplume isn't able to get to move. The Latias right here takes it out. He's going to bring back the Bastiodon, and he's just going to farm it down. Farmed it down. Toxicroak comes in here. Going to do a little bit of farm there before throwing the Dragon Claw. Now throws the Dragon Claw, and it just, look at that. It completely sweeped. The Latios sweeped in that game. Now we got Sand Slash going against Lantern. Doesn't like that lead. Switches out to the Sand. Sorry, switches out to Latios. Now is gonna do a Dragon Claw. They shield that. I'm thinking they are not expecting this team. This is honestly a team that will catch someone off guard. So if any of you guys have tried it out, let me know. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Let me know how it works out for you. I honestly I don't have the lone Sand Slash. Otherwise, I definitely would be trying this out. It still needs some candy. Now they bring in, what did they? Oh, they had the Scrafty, and oh what? They brought in the Latios and then just wrecked the Scrafty. Now I don't even think they're gonna shield. Okay, they do shield this. Staraptor is their last Pokemon, but they still have that Scrafty that's still left there. They do a foul play, takes it out, and then the lone Sand. Oh no! I thought he had that, dude. Okay, very very close match. Well played there by the opponent. Right here, Ripley swapped out. They swap out to an Auroras, and this is not what you want to see. But they do get to Dragon Claw, and they let it go. So this is still really good. This is still crucial, getting that damage in there. And they farmed down the Auroras. How did they not have a move? The opponent definitely misplayed there. I think they brought back did they bring back the Swampert? They did bring it back. Now Ripley brings back the Latias, and is going to shield. And I think he has 2 shields, so I think he's going to go ahead and use both shields right here. Charms down the Swampert. It's a Medicham in the back. Does not want to see this Charmer. And I don't think he's gonna even throw a move. I think he's just gonna go ahead and just charm all the way down, and the opponent can seize this match, bro. This team is so good. Gonna go ahead here to Skarmory. The opponent actually switches out, and they switch out to a Hitmonchan. Ripley brings in the Latias. He's gonna show this first one. Very very good. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about the Ice Punch. Very good block on his part. They're going to bring back the Skarmory. This Latias is running Thunder. So I don't think they're going to shield. I think they're thinking it's going to be like a Dragon Claw or something. They don't shield. They don't shield. And now they take it down. Dude, that was insane. Brings back the Sand Slash. It's going to go ahead and do an Ice Punch. I don't know how many shields. Does it have? Still has shields. Still has 1 more shields. But it's going to be over. Brings in the Latias. Just going to go ahead and let it go down at this point. And then from this, it could honestly, if it wanted to, I think it just farmed down. But I think he's just going to decide to throw. He's going to go ahead and shield. But he might go for the farm down. He actually might go for the farm down. Is that what he does? He does. And that's a good game. And dude, this team is just taking souls right now. Going to go ahead into an Umbreon. And I want to see how he plays up this matchup. Okay, so he farms it a little bit over. And now he's going to go ahead and do the Ice Punch. That doesn't do too bad of damage. You know, Umbreon is pretty bulky. Dang, this opponent does Dark Pulse. And after that, Ripley just ends up switching. And it's a Bastiodon. So definitely a hard counter right there. He's going to go ahead and do Thunder. And hopefully they don't shield. I don't think they're going to shield that. Because Bastiodon is so tanky. So it still does a good bit of chip damage right there. That is perfect. I think he's going to bring back the Alolan Sand Slash. It's going to wait for the clock just to run a bit more. Okay, no, surprisingly, he brought in the Latios. And I think what he's going to do from this point is oh, wow. Okay, then I thought I was going to shield that. And no, he's not able to get to that. Darn, if he had just gotten to that Dragon Claw, that would have been awesome. Because now he has 2 shields. There's just no way. No way. But what I love is that he's not conceding the match. Still playing it out. Playing it out to the last second. Going to do an Ice Punch right here. Going to get the first shield, and this one's going to get most likely the second shield. Lets it go through. Many in the back, none you can do, but I still love that he's stuck in there. This is a great lead now. Gonna go Alolan Sand Slash against Amanda Buzz. The opponent brings out the Toxicroak. And now Ripley brought out the Latias. Gonna shield this first one because the Sludge Bomb, I think, would take it out from this point. Farms it farms down the Toxicroak. The opponent brings in Umbreon, and it's doing charms. It's still doing a really good amount of damage right here. Gets the Thunder, and the opponent ends up shielding. Good shield on their part, because that would have done a pretty good amount of damage right there. And now the Latias finally goes down. Ripley brings the Latios, and it's just almost got to Dragon Claw, but they got to move. But this is going to be super effective right here. Decides he doesn't need the Latios. Now he's going to do an Ice Punch. From this range, I don't think it's enough to take it out, though. It's not. Okay, it's not enough. Going to go ahead and... Oh, doesn't shield that. Okay. So I thought he would shield there. Doesn't shield that. They bring in the Mandibuzz. I think it's just saving its last shield for the Mandibuzz. Let's see how much damage it does. Oh, that's just not... If it was just more like half damage, this is definitely going to be really close. Now uses its shield. It's just going to be such a close matchup, but it needs like... it's just not going to be enough to take out the Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is just such a tanky Pokemon. But oh, wait. I thought it was going to go down, but it lives 1 HP in a dream. Gets enough, takes on the Umbreon, and that's a great game. This all ends up switching out right here, gets the Medicham lead, and the opponent brings in a Bastion, which is going to be a really... It's going to be a hard counter against this Latios. The Latios gets to the Dragon Claw right here. It's going to be able to get to another one, but then it's just going to get farmed down. And this Bastion at this point has so much energy banked there. Going to go ahead and now bring in the Alolan Sandslash back. Decides to shield this because it's going to do a huge amount of damage. Oh, and it's the Flamethrower. He does not want to get the Flamethrower. Now he's going to go ahead and do Ice Punch, and it's not going to be enough, but he gets that last shield. It was a bit of a bait there because they probably thought he had a Bulldoze. The opponent brought back Medi. Ripley brought back hasn't rebuilt the Latios, brought in the Latios, and now farms it all the way down. They bring in the Mandibuzz, and I don't think they know the moveset. I don't think they're gonna shield this. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna shield this. Gets off the Thunder, nukes the Mandibuzz, and the Bastion ended up throwing the energy right here. They throw in their energy. They still have one more shield, but it looks like Ripley knows he's able to farm it down, farms it down, and those are all the matches. A very, very, very strong team. Shout out again to Ripley. Thank you for submitting the battles. His channel is right below. Check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.